Previously on Spring Break 2022.
Invited.
I like men.
Invited to a seance.
How the is that like a part of the synopsis?
Now!
I bought a torch.
And how high did he say the degrees was?
2,300 degrees.
Oh my.
24 hours later.
Bad news, guys. Carter died last night.
He's dead, man.
Things were about to get a whole lot more interesting. Stay tuned. So, Grace, I'm going to show you some footage that might seem shocking. Did you know that cup was there? Would you say perhaps it materialized out of thin air?
I have no idea that cup was there. Yeah, I'm shocked that that happened. I'm shocked that I didn't see it. What might have happened if it would have hit me?
What is it, Ryan?
This is Dark Hero Boy.
Dark Hero.
Have you ever heard of him?
No.
I heard that he's the new hot
Wow.
Does this look too big? Does this look too big?
I don't think so. Oh, $6.99? Shoot, yeah, buy that. That's a Spider-Man voodoo doll. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi right here.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
They weren't like charmed. They weren't
Right. No, these are not charmed at all.
After ciphering through the first day of our spring break, there was still a lot of unknowns. No. This doesn't make any sense! I needed answers, and I needed them fast. I decided to sit down with Mr. Ryan Smith to see what more I could learn about our disastrous duel with death.
If Hemingway read Bugs Bunny, Lola Slam Jam, I think he would have just given up. And he did.
He did? Ryan, how would you say the vibes were upon entering New Orleans?
Immaculate. But there was a serious turning point. Ever since we went into that voodoo store, things were just not the same. After that, I felt like the evil spirits were looming over us.
Do you think that the voodoo shop incident had any effect on the rest of the trip?
Definitely. The power of voodoo is very strong in New Orleans, and I do feel that some kind of hex or curse was placed on us that night for filming the voodoo dolls.
It was clear that we had awakened something that day, something that would haunt us for the rest of our lives.
I really liked the first morning. You know, we went down to Café du Mont, had some beignets, some café con leche. I really felt like part of the culture, part of the people there. But as the day progressed, you know, we went to the church, and I could feel the demons of the souls of the damned and the dead within that church. The people that have visited the church before, and they were. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Thank you.
Alright, guys. Day 2. Oh, we're going to get some beignets. Very cool.
I love that he loves these children so much.
The family dynamic here is very weirding me
Hey,
out.
Dad.
Hello, son.
Ah,
Very proud of you.
Who's Sonia in this?
Sonia? Who am I?
I don't know.
The lost. I'm the adopted child.
Yeah. This is just the uncle. He's just around. Look at them, best buds. Oh, and a random guy. For my next guest, I would have to visit the local insane asylum. But after the guards threw me out because, quote, my brand of insanity would make the patients uncomfortable, I had to settle for a scheduled Zoom meeting instead. For you see, Sonia Proctor had tragically lost her mind after the events of Spring Break 2022 and insisted that she had a split personality, a kind but confused woman who had chosen to name herself as the inverse of Sonia's name, Anus. Sonia?
Anus? There was just. Everything was like this. Do you agree with that?
I do. It was very like... Sorry, Anus. Let me talk to Sonia real quick.
Yeah, let me go get Sonia.
Okay, yeah.
Yes? Hello?
Sonia, it's been so long.
Yeah, sorry about her. She's a little emotional.
I understand. I wanted to ask you some questions about Spring Break 2022. Is there anything you can tell me about your ride there?
I was riding with Caleb and Savannah. We saw a building on fire, which was very spooky. There was a voodoo shop on Bourbon Street that we went into. Lots of voodoo dolls, tarot cards, women yelling at you.
I was looking at like some like jars of like pig organs or some shit.
Happening
And I
in
turned
the
over,
voodoo shop,
like,
and the lights were flickering, and people started
and
flying. It was really weird.
and
And then we come to.
I just heard,
No, sir!
Sorry.
And then somehow everything stopped.
I got myself a strawberry daiquiri and was walking just up and down Bourbon Street for 2 hours. Who knows?
I kind of felt like Caleb was possessed.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What were the telltale signs of Caleb's possession?
I should have ran to the side.
He was asking everyone to hook up with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Caleb kept leaving the group and not telling anyone. He would just disappear, and we would call him and call him and call him, and he would just ignore us.
There were moments that night where we would like turn a corner and Caleb was just gone. And then he came back and he was like, oh, teehee, I had to pee. And we're like, for an hour? No, you didn't.
Hey, like, even Carter, I mean, I know they're in, like, some sort of relationship, but he was insane. And then he would growl at you.
And he'd show up and be walking around crazy and screaming and biting people. He was acting strange, just aloof, kind of. So, not like Caleb.
Yeah.
He's not an independent person.
No. It was very strange. We knew something was up when he started going by himself and acting like a normal human being. Very strange.
It was crazy. I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop moving. I couldn't stop walking around. I couldn't stop interacting.
It was almost like that woman was telling the spirit to go away.
So you think that it is actually because of Caleb and his actions? Or do you think it was a nexus event where both of our actions combined to create an overall negativity that opened a portal to the damned?
I think you are onto something there. That definitely seems like a feasible possibility, but I mean, it's so much easier to just say it was all Caleb's fault.
How did you feel that next day after the voodoo shop?
Different. Everywhere I looked, it's like everybody was like coming after us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they knew.
Yeah.
So I had never had a beignet, sort of like a donut, very scrumptious. We went to Jackson Square, maybe.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you were starting to feel a little funny at this point in time, correct?
Yes. After those beignets, I didn't really know what was going on.
Sonia? Who am I?
I don't know.
Didn't really remember who I was, where I was. So I feel like my other personality, Anus, is a good person. She's just a little dumb. I don't know. It's nice that I'm like never alone, you know. I always have people to talk to.
I suppose that would be nice.
Yeah.
Finally, we were on to our next adventure, though with a catch. The group would split up into separate cars, as half of us, Ryan, Caleb, Grace, and Sonia, would stay in New Orleans, while the other half, Carter, Savannah, and I, would visit Orange Beach early, giving us no choice but to leave the camera in the hands of one Ryan Smith.
See that? I'm in control now. Just
This has made a lot of people very angry and has widely been regarded as a bad move. So I wanted to ask, did you feel a sense of power when you held the camera?
I think that when we hold our cameras, we have to have this like private, bond. We kind of like soul bond in a way that the camera is an extension of us. It's like an extra arm. Yes, I do feel a sense of power, but the camera has power over me,
So follow-up question, is that the particular reason that you decided to hold the camera like a deranged animal who was dying from rabies?
Yes.
Cemetery in New Orleans. It's just not here. It's
pyramid.
That was so funny. We got her.
We're on the hunt now.
I got her.
He had held it like a rabid animal. What did you think of the place that we stayed in?
It was fine. I think my gas got stolen.
You think your gas got stolen?
I walked to my car and my gas tank was open and my gas was at 0.
So you think someone siphoned your gas?
I think someone stole my gas while we were there.
That's awesome. Savannah, how would you describe your driving abilities?
My driving abilities? I thought they were great.
Studies show that she was indeed a bad driver.
We did have a little incident. There was some snow on the day we left, so I did slide on the ice a little bit when we were 10 minutes out.
Even in New Orleans?
It was great in New Orleans. I don't know what you're talking about.
Beach gang! Beach gang! Beach gang!
Wait, no, if that's the USS Alabama, I've been on that.
Yeah, oh, really?
I've been on. It's not it is.
That is dope.
If they come at night, they're not gonna see all the pretty things they have.
Well, that's why we're here and they're there.
Yeah. Whoever knows what they're up to at this very moment.
Meanwhile,
We're doing lines on Grandma's grave.
no, Caleb, stop.
flashback.
Hey guys, we're back.
We're back on the hunt. That was so funny.
We
got her.
We're on the hunt now.
I got her.
What
Follow
treasures
the map.
will we find?
We follow the map, follow the clues.
If we do this right, we may even stumble across Nick Cage.
Yes, that's the ultimate
Nick Cage.
fortune, is stumbling upon Nick himself.
It was true. The famously frugal actor had a history of fascination with New Orleans culture and had recently purchased a pyramidal tomb for himself in a local New Orleans gravesite. The exact purpose of doing so was still unknown. Now, Sonia, you had a specific reason to hang around in NOLA while we went to the beach.
Yeah, so my grandmother, Esther Klein, is buried in a cemetery in New Orleans, and we didn't get the chance to visit on day one, so I wanted to take some time and go the second day. So Caleb, Grace, Ryan, and I went to the cemetery, and the whole process of trying to find her was incredibly difficult.
We went into this cemetery and we only had one mission.
Hold on, what did you just say?
Sonia? One more time for the
I
camera.
thought that would be George.
Okay, so Sonia thought that this tomb belonged to George Washington because it says Washington. As if that would be here. Everyone, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this plot. The greatest twist of all time.
We were very excited to know that Nick Cage's future grave was in this graveyard. We weren't entirely sure it was there. We thought it was there, and we met a man who was doing landscaping.
Cremated? I have lots of questions. I don't think that.
As we were walking by, we just passed this groundskeeper who just looked at us. He's been watching us all day.
He was acting very strange, very like 80s serial killer type with the big glasses and ugly hair.
A helpful pedestrian. He was mowing. He told.
A pedestrian, just mowing.
Yes, he sparked our hope when we needed it the most.
And he was like, you know what you guys should do? You should go to Nicolas Cage's pyramid. And we were like, oh my gosh, that's at this cemetery? That's crazy.
He was like, oh yeah, his grave is right down the way. We were excited because this was the moment we'd all been waiting for.
Of course we're gonna go see Nick Cage's pyramid.
All hope was lost. He was the dark night of the soul, but now to the Nick Cage pyramid, to the next pointer.
All the battery, give me.
And okay, hold on. I have to explain the big thing that happened. He says, keep walking over there. He starts talking about land rights or something, horses, and I was like, what the? But then he goes, just go past that way and you'll see the pyramid. And we were like, what pyramid? He's like, yeah, Nick Cage's pyramid is here. We're going now.
They didn't find Nick Cage.
It's over, gang. You know what they say, never trust a skinwalker. There was no Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage's tomb is a lie.
It's in St. Louis Cemetery in New Orleans. It's just not here. It's not a lie. It's just not
It's
here.
a lie.
We decided to go the way that he pointed, and it wasn't even in that cemetery. He was just lying to us, just to confuse us and trap us in his labyrinth.
We also didn't hear him doing any landscaping past that point and never saw him again.
We go back the way we came. His truck is gone. There's no noise anywhere. You would assume if he's cleaning one plot that he would go to the next one and then the next one, like you would go in a row. No, he was just gone.
I'm pretty certain that we encountered a skinwalker that day.
That's Skinwalker just pointing us in the right way.
That's Skinwalker.
In ancient Native American folklore, the skinwalker was a type of malevolent being or witch who could change their appearance at will. Was this a skinwalker that they had encountered in the gravesite? Was it all some plot to entrap them there? Only time would tell.
Really, he was a skinwalker, and I know he was. I just know. I mean, he's like an asshole, but he's also a skinwalker. And he told us a total lie. I personally think he was trying to trap us.
So you were disappointed that you couldn't find Nick Cage's grave?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, of course you want to go see a huge pyramid that he's bought before he's even died.
Mm-hmm.
We did
Heartbreaking.
a little pyramid. So maybe that's what the landscaper guy was talking about, but I don't think so.
Seems a little fishy.
Yeah.
We were very upset. Very, very upset.
I mean, who wouldn't want to see that?
True.
Not that I want him to die. That's messed up.
No, that's f***ed up.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. Right. They didn't find Nick Cage, but what they did find was much more meaningful. Sonia had found her grandmother's grave.
There's an anthill right here. That's fun.
It's me and Grandma.
Me and Grandma.
Pour one out for Esther.
Don't. Caleb.
It was an offering, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you. Yeah.
We did find Esther after much searching. That was nice to talk to her in my head.
I'm doing well. I'm a film student.
All right, cut.
All right, I think we've had enough.
Don't worry, Esther.
Maybe they're friends.
Oh, I'm sorry, Esther. They're like, my only friends.
Nice drink. Are you thirsty? I know you're thirsty.
Sonia!
I'm so parched.
We thought it was a good idea to make a little heart.
No, we're doing lines.
Yeah, Caleb pointed out that it does look like Coke.
We're doing lines on Grandma's grave.
Sorry, I never got to meet you. No, Caleb, stop. Aw, very sweet. Well, your daughter loves you very much, and so does your granddaughter, even though she's never met you. Yeah.
Alright, enough of that sappy bullshit. Let's get to the cool stuff. Savannah, would you say that you like Pokemon?
What?
Okay. Alright guys, Pokemon unboxing. Here, someone else hold this. You're gonna get... Bro, you are ruining the vibe right now.
I'm so sorry.
You are killing the whole vibe. They do it like an order. I don't know the order. I'm just gonna dig through them like a lunatic. So we got trash.
It's the first three.
Trash. I love good Pikachu. Trash. Trash. Yeah! Wait, that's actually cool. Oh my god! Look at it, guys. That's a VMAX. And I got a Bulldor. And a good gold duck. Guys, that's actually... I wasn't expecting that. There we go. It's probably worth, like, nothing, but, like, it looks cool. So I was actually going to make a joke about how this was probably worth, like, 2 cents, but I looked it up, and it turns out it's worth anywhere from $100 to $260. So basically, suck on that, all my haters, looking at you, my 3rd grade teacher who hated me, Mrs. McCandless. Look at that. What did you get?
I bought a torch.
And how high did he say the degrees was?
2,300 degrees. And that it feels like a lightsaber.
Yes. It is a Belmont sticker. Hey! I waved at him and they waved back. That's nice.
That was so nice.
Look at them.
Grace, would you say that Caleb started acting any differently after the first night in New Orleans? Perhaps that he started spouting off a bunch of random bullshit in hopes that anyone would listen?
I don't think so.
Really?
No, I don't remember anything different.
Interesting.
I love the Trail of Tears went through like mountains or something. No, it was on a river. Gotta break out the dynamite. Water? I wanted scotch. He was just throwing into the water. I'm thinking we put some right here, right there. Put some right here.
You're a genius.
Get the backdrop black.
You're a genius.
You know, just...
What can you tell me about the Satan statue you saw?
Yeah, it was inside the Voodoo Museum.
Very, very small shop.
There were offerings around everywhere.
Alligators, everywhere, alligator head, human body, skeletons, cat skeletons, I'm pretty sure. I tried to touch nothing, but some other people had different ideas.
It was an interesting representation of Satan. He was pretty creepy, but I believe we did offer him a quarter maybe and a Hooters gift card.
Yeah, Caleb decided to make an offering, which I thought was not a great idea, but he did it anyway.
He was either really pleased with that or very unhappy with that. Probably really unhappy considering how the rest of our adventure went.
See, me personally, I would appreciate the Hooters gift card.
Yeah, I mean, me too.
Unfortunately, even the interview process wasn't without its spooky interferences. Ryan, what can you tell me about the little demon statue that you, Caleb, Grace, and Sonia saw?
I was debating. I'm so sorry. Are you
kidding
me? Are you kidding me?
Whoa.
I'm trying to give my interview.
Wow.
Get out.
It's okay. Gentlemen, it's all right.
It's
okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, it happens.
So sorry.
No, whoever that fucker was,
asshole.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, so I was honestly really debating whether or not I should pass on a Hooters gift card. I had a $25 Hooters gift card to Satan as my offering. I think he personally would have liked it, and I think that he probably does go to Hooters and eat wings.
I think he owns the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he's a chef.
Yeah.
He makes the wings.
Yeah. That's why they're so fire, right?
Exactly.
We are not sponsored by Hooters.
But we should be.
We should.
Satan.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? Well, apparently we have to acknowledge him or else he'll give us that money.
I'm bowing. Really cool. It's so cool. I love that.
Oh,
wait.
Woo! Tunnel!
Do you see that?
What is going on here?
After finally reaching Orange Beach, it was time to see our Airbnb for the next 2 nights.
This is so sick. Holy shit.
Oh my god. Dude, no way!
This is awesome. This is bad.
Wait, I want to see what's up here.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
This is
This
so
rocks. What the heck, dude?
God, good job, Savannah. They have
Oh my god.
cards. That
Once inside our beach house, it was time for the 2 groups to get caught up on the day's adventures. Bro, Caleb's such a dad. I love him for it.
We got a very scary shot of a chipmunk on the way.
No, he asked the staff and they're like, what do you mean?
But he straight up did disappear.
He did
He did disappear.
And he didn't have a vehicle or anything. He was
Yeah.
out there with a weed whacker, whacking.
And for some reason, he like knew that we wanted to find Nick Cage's tomb and was lying to us.
He's just, that ghost is a dick. What an asshole.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting seeing Caleb's.
Sorry, I have to go. Nurse Janet just came in. It's time for my pills.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Sonia and of course Miss Anus, thank you so much for taking this time to speak with me.
Yeah, of course.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, Landon.
Hi, sweetheart. It's time to take your pills. Sonia, you know you have to take these. Sonia, please. What? Sonia, is that... Where did you get a knife? No.
A patient has escaped. I repeat, a patient has escaped. On the next issue of Spring Break 2022, Caleb's condition worsens. So does Sonia's.
Hey, Sonia. Whoa.
And so does mine.
Me, sick in bed.
Probably cursed from the voodoo lady. But at the end of it all, at least we get to spend a nice, relaxing day on the beach. I need to go to the original source. It's time.